everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Essence, and this video I'm going to be talking about the time that I threw my friend a birthday party while I was in the hospital. So if you notice, I do have on the same shirt and the same hair and the same makeup as my video of my third get to know me video, because I just decided to do two videos in the same day. And yeah, that's why, because I have like all this free time today. I'm just like, let's just knock out some videos, because I have like a list of ideas that I'm gonna do videos about. So I'm just like, let me knock out two. So if you guys are new to my channel, I will start from the beginning. So in 2015, when I was 17 years old in my senior year of high school, I was diagnosed with leukemia, and I battled it for a really long time. And then I did a stem cell transplant, and then I went into septic shock, and then I went to a physical therapy rehab hospital after that. And then a bunch of other things happened, and then I finally got healthy. So a lot of my topics are already on my channel. How I found out I had cancer is on my channel. If you have not already seen it, just go on my channel and scroll a little bit down. My journey battling it is on my channel, and my septic shock experience and my bone marrow transplant experience. All of those videos are separate and they're on my channel. Just scroll down a little bit. So okay, let's get started. So at that point, when I was in the hospital, I was recovering from my stem cell transplant. And my dear friend, we've been friends. We actually known each other since like 5th grade in elementary school, but we were always in different groups. Like, we actually went to the same elementary, middle, and high school, and we didn't connect until high school. But in elementary and middle school, we went to the same school, saw each other all the time in the hall. We said hi and everything like that, but we never like really like hung out like alone or like hit each other up on social media or anything like that. We were just friends that went to school with each other. Not even really friends, because like, if you want to get literal, we weren't friends in elementary and middle school. We were like associates who went to school together, who just said hi because we knew of each other. But in high school, we also went to the same high school. And in high school, like, I'm not sure how, but we just got close. Like, we actually have always lived like literally 3 minutes away from each other if you walk. Like, it is so close. So we would start taking the bus together, me, her, and our other friend, who I also went to middle school and elementary school with her, but the same thing. So that other friend is her best friend. So us three, we actually all lived in the same like area. Like, they were probably like a 30-second walk from each other, and I was like a 3-minute walk from them. So like, we lived really close. They were best friends. And when we all started kind of getting close, I started taking the bus with them to school. And then eventually the other girl, I don't know why, but she just stopped taking the bus with us. Like, I think it's because she just started going to school later. I'm really not sure. Like, I forgot what was the reason, but like, somehow me and the girl who I threw the birthday party for, like, I don't like mentioning names, guys, because there's a lot of weird people and just weird things, so. But I'm gonna just say M and L. So L was the girl who I threw the birthday party for, and M was her friend, was our friend, because we all became friends. But as I said, all three of us went to the same elementary and middle school, but we just didn't connect until high school. And then I had a best friend, S, and so we just all four started hanging out, because we all four went to the same high school, and we came from the same elementary and middle school, so we knew each other. So we just kind of like started hanging out. But I was still kind of like the odd man out, because they were warming up kind of more to my friend S, and not really me, which was cool. But like, eventually, don't really know how, but like, I started getting just like really close with L. And yeah, so that's how her and I just started taking the bus together when M stopped taking the bus, and yeah, things like that. So Of course, now it's senior year in high school. We started getting close in freshman year. So by senior year, we were super, super, super duper close. Like, I remember, like, every morning before school, when we used to take the bus, there was this store right next to the high school that we were in, and we used to get one bagel with cream cheese and bacon, and then one bacon, egg, and cheese. And then when we would get to school, we would like give each other like half of each other's sandwich. So like we both have like one half of a bagel with cream cheese and bacon and one half of a bacon, egg, and cheese, because it was just so hard to choose back then. And especially like, I don't know if like, I don't know how other places are, but in New York, like the Bronx, like bacon, egg, and cheese is like the best thing in the morning with a side of Arizona juice, the iced tea, or whatever flavor you wanted. And bagel with cream cheese and bacon was popping too. So sometimes it was just so hard to decide. So like either she would get the bagel or I would get the bagel, and the other person would get the bacon, egg, and cheese, and then we would really just do half. Like it was really the cutest like high schoolist thing ever. Like it was so cute. But anyways though, so by the senior year, by the time like I got sick and I got cancer, like her and I were really close. So of course, like it affected her a lot. It affected everybody a lot. She wrote it out with me. She was by my side the whole time and all of that. So when I did my stem cell transplant in the summer, because I got diagnosed with cancer in January. So by the summer, I had made so much progress that I got into remission, and I had to do a stem cell transplant. So during that time, like my friends really weren't able to see me because it's a more vigorous procedure. Like they completely, literally wipe out your immune system. So like people can't really come and see you because the littlest thing, any amount of dirt will kill you. And I'm not even dragging it. Like that's why you see people in the hospital, they have on masks and things like that, because like you may have touched the bus, and even though you might not get sick from like the germs that you touched on the bus, but somebody with a weaker immune system is going to get sick. So you're gonna see pictures of all of this. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna include pictures and videos about this like whole story that I'm telling you, because I have a video of it. I only have one video of it, and I have a whole bunch of pictures, so I'm gonna insert it when the time comes. So what was I saying? My bad. But I forgot what I was saying. Okay, well, anyways though, so oh yes, the germs and stuff. So when I did the stem cell transplant, my friends nobody was able to really come and see me because it was such like a sensitive procedure. Like they weren't really allowed to come see me until like I got stronger, and like my immune system, like my new immune system like set in, and it didn't reject and all of that. So I actually forgot Elle's birthday. So with everything happening, my health up and down, throwing up, nausea, my brain is foggy, like I can't remember things, I can't think clearly, like with all that was going on with me, at that point, all of my friends went off to college. Well, like most of them, like 98% of them went off to college. So, they were like celebrating their birthdays and everything like that. But I actually forgot Elle's birthday. I don't know how. Well, I mean, obviously how, because like I obviously deal with a lot of other stuff on a daily basis than most normal people do, and I sleep, you know, a lot, and I'm not really on my phone. So I forgot Elle's birthday, and I forgot how I like found out, like, oh my god, like I forgot your birthday. But like I think like her and I were actually like talking, and then I had asked her like how was she or something like that, and then she was just like good, I had a good birthday, blah blah. And then I was just like, oh my god, like it was your birthday, girl, I'm so sorry. And like I felt so bad because like, see how like back then when like you're like teenagers and kids, like birthdays are like a huge thing, like you write long ass paragraphs about like your friend, and like you post up 1,000 pictures, and you wait until like 12 a.m. and things like that, and you bring them balloons to school. Like, oh my god, so like birthdays were like just like so important back then. So I felt so bad, and especially because like this is my close friend, like this is like one of my tightest friends, like she slept over in the hospital with me, like this is just like my close friend, and like I feel so bad that like I forgot her birthday. Like of course it wasn't intentionally, but I just still feel bad, you know, when you just feel bad, like even though you know that like it's okay, and like the other person does not feel away, because it's not like she was like, you stupid biatch, like how could you forget my birthday? So yeah, she didn't care, like she understood, of course, like she's great like that, like she understood, but I still felt bad. So I came up with this amazing plan. So something that went on in the hospital that I was in was somebody that we just called the candy lady, because it was a lady that would literally come by like every Friday with like a big cart of like snacks and candy, like name brand stuff too, like not like generic stuff, like not as basic and nasty as the hospital food. Like it was like Oreos, Cheez-Its, freaking like sour straws, Starburst, like they had every snack and candy. So I remember like I'm not really a candy person. I really don't like sweets. So like when she would come around, like I would take stuff, because I'm like, I mean, it's free, and yeah. So I would take stuff, and like sometimes like I'll have a sweet tooth. So like I did take stuff, but I really took it for my friend's birthday, because I came up with this idea because I knew that she was flying down from college like later on. So and I knew that she would come see me, of course. So like I arranged it with like all of my other friends who stood, like who did not go away, which was only like four of them, and her boyfriend as well. So because he stood too. So I like made sure they knew like the time, and of course the place. They already knew the place because it was in my hospital room. And yeah, so they were all down. So like throughout like the days, like I was preparing for it, as in like I would take like candy and snacks from the candy cart, because I was gonna set it up and everything like that for my friend. And also we had a room in the hospital called the family room, where like people went to hang out with their families and things like that when they couldn't do it in their room. And they would always put like sandwiches there. So I remember I went and like I got some sandwiches from there. And I had one of my friends, because I wasn't allowed to leave the hospital. So I had one of my friends buy like a cake from the store. And I remember another one of my friends came over like one day, and I had her help me like draw like happy birthday and just like things like that, because I have the worst handwriting. So like I be having people like write things out for me. So like I had her write like cute like happy birthdays and stars and hearts and all that stuff. And so I set my plan up perfectly. Like I had the sandwiches in line that morning. Like I set everything up. At that time, I did have my own room in the hospital. So I set everything up, got the sandwiches ready. I had the candy ready, had the cake ready. Of course, like I told my friends to come there beforehand. And her boyfriend, oh, I just remember. Wait, did her boyfriend know? I think her boyfriend did know, because I think his job was to bring her to the hospital. I think he knew. But I do know that my other friends, because how many of it was us? It was probably like a good, I'll put the pictures of it. Like I think it was like 7 people, like in all. So like most of them knew. I think all of them knew. I mean, except for her, obviously. But I think all of them knew, because I'm trying to remember if her boyfriend knew or not. But yeah, I believe he did know. I'm so sorry, guys. I believe he did know. So everybody except her knew. So of course that morning I had most of my friends come before my other friend Elle came. I was about to say her name. My other friend Elle came, and then I also had her think that it was just only like her and I and her man. but it was actually like the girls who stood back from college too. And like they knew that like I was doing it because I forgot her birthday and all that stuff. So I was just like, yeah, like let's just do this whole surprise for her. So I light the candle on the cake, and my friend Elle and her boyfriend walks in, and she's just like, and I'll insert the video.
Now y'all really caught me off guard. Whose idea was this?
Essie.
Essence is, cause she
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Come to the cake. Happy birthday,
near.
dear Lori. Happy birthday to you.
It's a fact, man. My son is gold.
Happy birthday to Z. Happy birthday to Z. Happy birthday to Z. Happy birthday.
Nah, my son's king. All right. What's up, birthday?
Now you can both blow out the candles.
That's a fact. This is my man's right here.
Blow it out, blow it out.
Hey.
No, one of y'all blow out one number.
Exactly, each.
That's a fact. I get the eight.
So
Hurry up, the fire. Hurry up, hurry up.
No.
Where is it?
go.
Hurry
Go
up.
now, right now.
You and her go.
Okay, I'll do 8.
I'll do it. Wait.
On 1, 2, 3.
It's not fair. You're a hot ass, bro.
Oh, and then as you see, we ended up celebrating my friend's boyfriend, which was also our friend too. We also ended up singing happy birthday to him too, because his birthday was like later on in the month. His birthday is actually on Halloween. So we ended up singing happy birthday to him too, because he was there, and you know, and then they both blew out the candles, and yeah, it was just so cute. He was like my best friend in the hospital as well. Like not my best friend in the hospital. He was my best friend like that time period while I was in the hospital. Like him and I got super close. He literally lived like a block down from the from the hospital. And I actually hooked them two up together, so that's how they even got together. And yeah, like him and I just became so close. So like, of course, like I wanted to include him in it too. The party was specifically for her though, because I did forget her birthday. But we just decided to sing happy birthday to him too. So that was just like such a cute time, because like she didn't expect it at all. Like you hear her say like, you guys caught me off guard. Like she dragged guard, so that's how you know we caught her off guard. But like it was just the cutest thing to see her like happy, and to see her back from school, of course, because like it really did affect me a lot. Like when like my friends left to college, because like I was so used to having them there. Like they would come like basically every day after high school. They would sleep over. Like they were like really like right there, like just like a cab ride, a bus, train ride away. So it did affect me a lot when like they went off, and especially her, because her and I were just so close. So I remember we ate candy, we ate the or like I don't even think we even ate the sandwiches. We may have eaten one or two of them, but they were really like so bland. So we probably did not eat it, but like I just wanted to set it up like an actual party with food and like a cake and with like candy. And like we had this thing in the hospital, because their ginger ales are named Shasta. So we just always had this occurring joke like, oh, Shastas. Because like I think that's like the hospital brand of it. Because like I've never seen Shasta ginger ale in like a corner store or like a supermarket or like a bar or anything like that. Like I've only seen Shasta sodas in the hospital. So like I had a whole bunch of Shasta ginger ales. Like it was literally the cutest thing ever. We took tons of pictures, like tons and tons of pictures. It was so cute. She was so surprised. Like it was just the cutest thing ever. Like I'm really just like reminiscing about that time, and just like how young and just like cute we were, and just how much like certain things mattered, like birthdays and like things like that. Like so cute. But then like it came to an end because like my immune system and just like my body was very tired. Like I got tired very easy. So my friends stood probably for like a long time. I'm not sure how long they stayed, probably for like an hour or two. And eventually I did have to kick them out nicely because I was like, guys, I'm so sorry, but like I feel myself, like, and it's like a different kind of tired than just regular tired. Like when your body is like going through so much, like health wise, like going through so much, like you just feel like you're about to like pass out at any second, like literally. I remember like one of my friend's brothers, who is my friend too, he came to the hospital like a little after they left because, side note, like my high school, which wasn't my high school at that time anymore because we all graduated, but they still held like a fundraiser like for my hospital funds and things like that. So I had people like friends and even nurses, guys, like friends and family and people like that coming to the hospital to drop off like cakes and like desserts and things that they had made for the fundraiser because my previous dean from when I was in that high school, like when I wasn't in that high school anymore because obviously we graduated, that was like basically still my high school because like the teachers were still hitting me up to see how I was, like they were still caring for me and supporting me. Love them. I went to Theater Arts Production Company in the Bronx, just to let y'all know, because they deserve to be shouted out because they were the best. Anyways, though, so oh yeah, so like I just had many people coming to the hospital to drop off like desserts and stuff like that to donate to the fundraiser because my ex-dean / teacher, because he was a teacher first and then he was a dean, he was coming to the hospital to get everything to then bring it to the high school because, as I said, I couldn't leave the hospital at all, couldn't walk out the door, nothing. I could barely even leave my room half of the time. But anyways, though, so yeah, that happened. And then oh yeah, so the point of that was one of my friends / my friend's brother, he came to the hospital to drop off some cake and he seen me and he was like, Essence, like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, like I'm tired. He said literally, he was like, you are scaring me, like you don't look good, like you look like something's happening. And I was just like, no, like I swear, like I'm fine, it's just like I'm very tired. So like that's really how I looked when I felt bad, like when I felt like, okay, like I maxed out my energy for the day, because like going through that treatment is literally like having like a bottle of energy like this, and you have to utilize it carefully. So when my friends were over and I threw that party, basically all of my energy was gone for the day because I just utilized it all. So yeah, like eventually I did have to tell them, like, guys, like I'm so sorry, but like I'm very tired, like I need to sleep and I need to lay down. And they of course was very understanding. Like I'm gonna like show you guys all the pictures. We took so many pictures, it was so cute. So then as I said, like probably like a minute like after they left, like my friend's brother / my friend came and he dropped off a cake, and that's when he was like, damn girl, like what's wrong with you, like are you okay? Because my face was puffy and like my like eyes were red, like I looked very tired. Yeah. And I was just like, no, I'm fine, like I swear I'm fine, like I just need to rest. And he was just like, okay, but like call me, like if anything, blah blah. And I'm like, I will. And literally, guys, when he left and like I kind of like cleaned up ish, like tidied my room, I literally remember laying on my bed and knocking out. Like the second I hit my bed, I knocked out probably for like an hour, and then I woke up. And I remember at that time, like the hospital only had certain channels, and I remember wrestling was supposed to come on that night. So I probably woke up like an hour later, I showered, and then I got ready to watch my wrestling and like whatever other shows I watched in the hospital. Like I also watched The Real heavy in the hospital. Like I got into mad shows and stuff like that in the hospital. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's the end of my story. I just wanted to show you guys and tell you guys just about like a cute time that like I threw my friend a birthday party in the hospital. I got so creative, and like it's funny how like my nurses knew nothing about it until I showed her like a video of it, and she was like, don't show nobody that video because you was not supposed to do that. And I was like, okay. Because of the fire with the with me lighting the candles on the cake, like that was bad. And then just like, you're just not supposed to like throw parties in the hospital unless the hospital says it's okay, because like they've thrown me parties but like on their okay, so you can't do that. But you know, it was all fun and games. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any video ideas, suggestions, please comment below. I love you guys so much. Thank you again for watching. And like I said, if you do not like this video, it is okay, because I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Bye. Have a good day.